Okay. This is a very important conversation. I'm starting to record now because, oh my God. Okay. Just to quick recap. I sent Arnold's on the phone. I sent Arnold this joke that says this 90-year-old guy has this raucous weekend with, he's telling the priest that you had this raucous weekend with these couple of college girls. And the priest says, oh, that's not too bad. 10 Hail Marys and 10 Our Fathers. And he said, oh, I'm not Catholic, Father. And he says, then why are you telling me? And the guy says, I'm telling everyone. And Arnold didn't understand what the joke, didn't understand the punchline. I'm trying to get to the bottom of why he doesn't understand the punchline, where the disconnect is, right?
Right.
And so I said, I asked him, I asked him different things, but then I asked him if Moschiach walked through the door, because, what's actually going on here with the 90-year-old guy. It's like something spectacular happened, and the 90-year-old guy ran out into the street and said, wow, hey, everybody, look what I just did, right? I got a 3-chambered peanut. Marge, come quick, look what I just did. From Simpsons, okay? No, Arnold doesn't know, doesn't have a experience.
Doesn't compute.
Doesn't compute, yeah. So what I'm saying is Arnold doesn't have experience blasting his personal business out to the world, right? First of all, like I do. I blast all my personal business out to the world because in 30 years I want to be able to log in to Facebook and look back and say, oh, that was cool. Look what I did there, And maybe in 30 years, Paige will log into Facebook and look what I did too, stuff like that. And all the things that was interesting to me. And even furthermore, 3 generations of me from now, my great-great-grandkids, after I'm gone, will log into Facebook and see what I did. Oh, shit, right? After I'm long gone, and their great-great-grandkids can log into Facebook and see what I did 6 generations ago. Oh shit, right? But Arnold doesn't know anything about this. Don't even worry about it, okay? I'm just saying. The bottom line is he didn't understand this joke, and we went around in circles for a minute, and then I got to the point of saying, what if Moschiach walked into his front door and said, hello, Arnold, I am Moschiach. How are you today? Right? Wouldn't you run outside and say, hey, everybody, guess what? Moschiach's here. Come look. Come shake his hand. He's right here. Right? Wouldn't you run outside and tell everyone? Just like the 90-year-old is telling 1,000 people and finally got to the priest and then move on to telling 1,000 more people. Right? And Arnold's wise and sage answer of many years, Arnold's wise and sage answer was, I wouldn't believe him. I wouldn't believe Moschiach. I wouldn't believe this guy who says he was Moschiach, right? And I said, that's a very Mormon thing to say. Matter of fact, the Mormons themselves said the exact same thing, right? I asked the Mormon, is Moschiach in your room right now, by any chance, right? And he says, he said something, I had it in my mind for a second, now it went away, but he said, it would be insulting if Moschiach, if Jesus Christ was in the room right now, something like that, like it just wouldn't happen. And it's like, what is going on? I'm in crazy land. Why would people be mad that Jesus Christ was in the room or Moschiach was in the room, whatever? Why would, I don't understand. If it was actually Moschiach that walked through the door, you would say, get the fuck out of here, liar. I guess you would. I guess that's part of the whole experience of the religious experience. There's going to be believers and non-believers, even if Moschiach himself was actually here, right? There's going to still be believers and non-believers. And Arnold would be a non-believer. Great, awesome, right? It just really makes me want to leave religion altogether. The fact, because I swear to God, if Mashiach walked through my door, I'll be great. Thanks. Produce $10 on the floor right here, right now. And you know what he does? You know what he does, Arnold?
What?
Produces $10 on the floor right now. Just like that. And I say, yep, you're Moschiach. Give him a hug. What can we do today? Moschiach, you want to go for a drive? He gets in my car. We go for a drive. And we go into town. I wave my hand to everyone. Hey, guys, Moschiach's in the car with me. And they clap and they cheer and we move on. You know, hey, guys, Moschiach's in the car with me. Yeah. Hey, you know, and they throw their babies in the window, have Moschiach bless the baby and all that stuff, you know. I'm just saying, you know, what the hell is going on? Hold on. Oh, God, this is ridiculous. Who's calling? I got to call you back, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye. Oh, my God, I can resume. Okay, so Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last thing, I think the last thing that I wanted to say was, the bottom line is, I said, if Moschiach walked through your door and said, hello, I'm Moschiach, how are you? You said you would not believe him, right?
Correct.
And I said, well, then why does the rabbi say every day, every time, the rabbi says, may Moschiach come speedily in our time, right? Are you calling the rabbi a liar? Okay, go ahead. Are you calling the rabbi a liar, Arnold?
Not, because the rabbis don't say that.
Don't say what? What was the words I said?
The rabbis don't say, may Mashiach come in our time.
No, they don't say, may Mashiach come in our time. They say, may Mashiach come speedily in our time. Every time.
Even that.
No. Okay. If you've never heard that, then you're not paying attention in shul. You're not paying attention in church.
No.
Yeah.
No. If you're listening, if you're in a Reform congregation, maybe that's the case.
Yeah.
I don't know what they say in the Reform congregation.
I've never been to Reform conversation.
In an Orthodox congregation, you don't hear that.
Okay. Then, if you say that, right? If you say that the rabbi does not say the words, may Mashiach come speedily in our time, right? Am I to say that you're a liar? Am I to say that you're senile? Am I to say you've just simply never been there when the rabbi said it, which is impossible because they say it all the time? I'm saying, you've done Judaism way more than I have, and
Yeah.
I've heard the rabbi in Pasadena and Ashland and in Minnesota. Even in Minnesota, the rabbi said, may Mashiach come speedily in our time. What I'm asking is, are you lying? Are you senile? Are you just forgot all the 1,000 times the rabbi said that? Or are you willing this into reality that the rabbi doesn't say this?
Okay, first of all,
Yeah.
in Judaism, we don't believe that there is one person who is going to be coming or is coming that will be the Messiah.
Yeah.
That's nonsense.
Yeah.
That's nonsense in Judaism.
Yeah.
That's very Christian, but it's not Judaism.
Yeah, it sure is Christian, yes. I agree.
Very Christian.
Yeah.
But it's not Judaism.
Mm-hmm.
Because what is the Messiah, for one thing? How are you understanding the Messiah to be? What is the definition of the Messiah?
I don't know what you mean by Messiah. I said Moschiach.
Moschiach Messiah is the English form.
Messiah is the Christian form of whatever you're talking about.
Moschiach.
I don't care. You want to talk about Messiah, go ahead and talk about Messiah. I'm just saying the rabbi says the words, may Moschiach come speedily on our time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And you want to say Messiah, go ahead and say Messiah. Because you're a Christian, that's fine. Just be honest with yourself. I'm a Christian, I say Messiah. Just be honest with yourself.
What does that mean to you?
What does what mean to me?
When if the rabbi says, may Moschiach come speedily in our time.
To me, if the rabbi says, may Moschiach come speedily in our time, that means it's possible for someone to come to my door, knock on the door, and I open the door, and he says, hello, I am Moschiach. How are you doing today? Right? I swear to God, that's what it means to me.
Okay.
Okay, does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Okay. How can I help you?
In what way? Why are we changing subjects now, or topics, or what? When you say, how can I help you?
Yeah, I'm saying we're getting somewhere. You asked me a question. You asked, what does it mean to me that rabbi says, may Moschiach come speedily in our time? Right?
Okay.
And I said, it means that it's possible that someone comes to my door, knocks on the door, I open it, it's Moschiach. Hello. Okay. And you're going to make some excuse and justification for why this is not possible. Go ahead.
What is the Moschiach? What does that mean to you?
We're going to find out. We're going to find out what Moschiach means when he comes. The rabbi's telling me Moschiach's coming. I bet we'll find out when he comes. Go ahead. Tell me. What?
Then I don't know how to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because we're not talking on the same page.
Yeah. Exactly.
You're coming from a very Christian understanding of the word.
Yeah.
And I have, that is not something that I relate to at all.
Yeah. Yeah. What the frustration that you have to me is the frustration I have to you.
Okay.
Okay. For sure. For sure.
I understand you.
Yeah.
Because I don't impugn that word with the emotional or whatever meaning that you've learned within the Catholic Church or other church.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's meaningless to me.
Which word? What are you talking about?
Mashiach.
Okay.
From the Christian concept of Mashiach, it's meaningless to me.
Christian concept is meaningless to you. Okay. You want to hear something else that's funny?
Okay.
About Moschiach?
Tell me.
A couple of years ago when I was down in Pasadena at synagogue at shul for, what is it called? Shavuot, right? The all-nighter.
Yeah.
I happened to ask two different rabbis, two different young rabbis. I asked them the same question separately.
Right.
I asked them separately. One was here, they left, another rabbi appeared, and I asked them, right? I asked these rabbis this question: how many times does the Torah itself, not commentary, whatever, not Rashid, whatever, okay? How many times does the Torah itself mention the word Mashiach?
It doesn't.
No, listen. No, you say it doesn't. You say it doesn't. Okay, listen to what I'm saying. I asked two different rabbis, right?
And the answer was?
Okay, listen to what I'm saying. The first rabbi, independent of the other, they were not in the same room. The first rabbi said, the Torah doesn't mention the word Mashiach at all, right?
Right.
As you would say, as you would agree.
Right.
And just for fun, the later time, another rabbi asked the same question. How many times does the Torah itself mention the word Mashiach? He said hundreds of times.
Okay.
Okay? And you would say, I'm a liar, I'm delusional, right? A rabbi wouldn't say that, right?
Correct.
Right. I'm delusional. Right. So I'm saying you and I are living in completely different universes, apparently. Completely different universes of discourse and physical and mental and spiritual and conversational. Completely different universes. It's amazing we have any successful communication at all. Honestly, literally. I'm glad you understood what I just said.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, literally. Literally.
Okay.
It's amazing that we have any successful communication whatsoever, because I know what I heard from these two rabbis, right? And you having heard what I said, to say the second rabbi said, Torah mentions it hundreds of times, right? You have this feeling in your heart that Brett doesn't know what he's talking about, or that I'm lying, or that would you always side with it's. I'm saying the interesting thing is, let's just say for fun, that given the choice between Judaism and me, like a robot, like an AI, like a robot, you're programmed. Given the choice between Judaism and me, picking who's right, whatever, you are programmed to always choose Judaism, right? If there's no conflict, you'll choose me. But if it's Judaism or me, you'll always choose Judaism, right? Just for fun. Let's say that that's true. Let's say you Arnold Millen, will always choose Judaism, right?
Correct.
To be correct, okay. Like when I say, the rabbi says, may Moschiach come speedily in our day, right? And you choose to believe your idea of Judaism, which says, in your mind, the rabbi doesn't say that. Right? The rabbi wouldn't say that because that's a very Christian thing to say. Right?
Correct.
This is so awesome. Oh my God. This is so awesome. Oh, it's just so funny. But the bottom line is what is actually happening, right? What is actually happening in our conversation? Who's doing what in our conversation, right? I said what I know to be true. The rabbi says, may Moschiach come speedily in our day.
Right.
And you're saying, I just completely made that up in my head because a rabbi would never say that. Okay. I don't know. I mean, it's impossible for me to come up with those words. I would never come up with those words. But the bottom line is, this disconnect, this horrible communication that we have is just so interesting to me. I wish I could find words to describe, to actually pinpoint what the actual problem is.
Well, may I make an attempt?
Yeah, go ahead. Make an attempt.
Okay. First of all, in Judaism, the word Moschiach is not the same. It doesn't hold the same connotation that the word Moschiach or Messiah had in Catholicism or Christianity at all. Do you know who the first Moschiach? You know that there were other Moschiachs lived basically in the Jewish world?
Yes. So the last one was Baha'u'llah. The last one was Baha'u'llah. Go ahead. Who's the first one? Mithra? The first one was Mithra.
No.
You say no.
No.
Then listen to what I'm saying. You asked me a question. Listen to what I'm saying. You asked me a question. Who was the first Messiah? Moschiach. Okay, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You asked who was the first Moschiach. And I said the last Moschiach was Baha'u'llah and the first Moschiach is Mithra. Okay?
Okay.
Now listen to what I'm saying. Having said what I just said, you're about to disagree, right? And that's fine. But what I'm saying is, why would you even continue the conversation if my reality is based on Baha'u'llah and Mithra? Are you trying to convince me of a different reality? Think about this. Think long and hard. Just mull it over and come. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Hold on. Just come to peace with this. Have joy fill your heart. Okay, Arnold, with the fact that what you're about to do is try to convince me of something. Go ahead. Try to convince me of something.
I'm not trying to convince you of anything.
Then you're lying. You just lied.
I asked you about who, within Judaism, who was there a prior Messiah.
I don't
not
know.
Anything else. Yeah. Not outside of Judaism. Not in any religion, Middle Eastern religion,
All right.
Or pagan religion.
Abrahamic religion.
Judaism. Within Judaism,
because
has there ever been a Messiah?
And the reason you say that is because the only religion that you count, not discount, but count, is Judaism, right?
No.
Everything else can go to fucking hell, right?
The only religion that actually, as far as I know, that actually believes in Messiah, as we believe in Judaism, is in Judaism, not in Mithraism or
Jainism, Shinto.
These are pagan gods to us.
These are wrong religions, right?
Correct.
They're all wrong. They're all wrong.
From that perspective, correct.
And from a different perspective, these all stupid other religions like Mormon and Baha'i, they all think Judaism is wrong too. Isn't that so funny?
Oh, that's true.
Isn't that so fucking funny? Just laugh. Just laugh. I thought I'd die. It seems so funny to me.
Okay.
Right? That's the song. You don't know. You were too busy studying for the bar to listen to music. Laugh by the Bo Brummels. See, you laugh. That's great. Awesome. So literally what I'm saying is it's so amazing to actually talk to a believer like you. It's so fucking amazing. That swears and upholds one religion and discounts every other religion. It's so awesome. It doesn't happen every day. Not everyone is like that.
I don't discount the other religions. You completely misunderstand.
You are discounting the other religions.
I don't discount them. I discount their understanding of what Judaism presents as reality.
Sure. Great. Yep. You're a believer. You're staunch Judaism. You're a staunch Jew. Congratulations. I'm not a staunch Jew.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, yes.
Yeah, no, I understand you. Yeah. I understand you.
Yeah. That's amazing. You're amazing, Arnold.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. If that's or bad, I guess I just have to accept it.
I'm just saying, you're a national resource. If people ever want to talk to a staunch Jew, they can just call you.
Okay.
Right? You're a plethora of information, a bounty of information.
I don't know everything. Okay.
But what I'm saying is, the mirror... Yes. What?
And what about you? If people wanted to know something, what would they be talking to you about?
Flirting with girls. Come to me to get the perfect pickup line.
Okay.
Right? I told you about the perfect pickup line?
No.
I invented it last year. Are you ready?
Okay.
Pull my hair, it's an emergency.
Say that again?
Pull my hair, it's an emergency.
hair?
Pull.
Like
Pull.
the hair on,
Pull. Push and pull. Pull. Pull.
pull my hair.
It's an emergency. That's it.
Okay.
Right.
Um,
Do you want to hear the white paper on that?
go ahead.
Okay. This pickup line is mathematically perfect and medically sound because for at least 3 reasons. One, the girl's going to know right away that you're interesting, creative, and a badass, and you like to have your hair pulled, right?
Okay.
And she knows you're actually flirting, right? Whatever, you're fun. And then 2, you're inviting her into your space and not you encroaching into her space, touching her, whatever. You know, even asking her a question. Even asking her a question, right? Even asking her a question. Did you fall from the heavens, right? Whatever. You know, anything is encroaching on her, right? And what was the third one? The third concept is, if I can remember. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hold on. Pull my hair. It's an emergency. You're badass. Encroach and whatever. There's a third reason, but the bottom line is it's foolproof. Oh yeah, the bottom line. The third reason is you're going to know right now if this girl is interested in you at all and is on the same wavelength as you and is interested in what you're interested in. You're not going to have to, hold on a sec, noise. You're not going to have to try to court this girl for 6 months or 6 years to end up finally realizing it was a bad relationship and she hates you and all this stuff. You're going to know right now. You know, it's so amazing, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's my perfect pickup line. And also, if someone comes to me for religion, right? If someone dared to ask me anything about religion, I'd say, you know, I came up with the punchline of religion. I came up with the end stage final concept, the final solution to religion. You want to know what it is?
Tell me.
If God actually existed, you would not have to believe it.
Okay.
What did I just say?
You would know it.
Nope, I didn't say that. What were the actual words that I just said? I want to listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I want to make sure that the telephone communication was successful. What did I just say in my words? Yes, go ahead.
I wouldn't have to believe it.
If God actually existed, you wouldn't have to believe it. Go ahead, say it.
If God actually existed, I wouldn't have to believe it.
I didn't say I said you.
Oh, you wouldn't have to believe it.
Yeah. If God actually existed, you wouldn't have to believe it. That's right. Okay. One. Have you ever heard that saying before?
I've heard it from you.
Okay, great. That's what I'm saying. Okay, great. We've had this conversation then. Okay. All right. Go ahead. That's if people were to come to me, that's what I would tell them. That's why people would come to me.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead. Which would, and what would that lead to?
Sex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It wouldn't lead to sitting in a pew wishing I was a better person. It wouldn't lead to, oh my God, it just leads to adventure, right? It leads to the door being wide open to trying new things and trying different religions and seeing why people believe what they believe and stuff like that. It's so funny, you know. These people who actually believe, one, and two, they think they're right. And it's amazing. And here's another one. Here's you. You actually believe what you believe, and you actually think that you're right. And it's important to you.
As important as it is to you that you don't believe the same thing. And as important to you as the idea that if you believe in something, that then you no longer are exploring.
I'm committing to it if I believe it. I think that's what you're saying.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
The world of ideas and adventure is infinite. That doesn't mean that any one person has an absolute understanding of that infinite.
Yeah.
A complete understanding of the infinite. It's impossible.
Infinite. Why? Why is it impossible to have a complete understanding? One, why is it impossible to have a complete understanding of the infinite? And two, why is it interesting or important to have any understanding of the infinite?
Okay. Why it basically, if anybody had a complete understanding of the infinite, they would be God.
You think that? Okay. They would be God, or they would have to be God?
That person or whatever thing it thought would have to be God.
Would have to be God.
Yeah, only God would have a complete understanding of everything.
Only God would have a complete understanding of everything, and to say that gives you succor, gives you joy, gives you comfort.
No.
It comforts you to say that.
No.
Okay, what?
I'm saying it as a matter of fact.
As a matter of fact, right? Okay.
It has nothing to do with making me feel comforted or good about myself in any way. Mm-hmm. I just recognize that to be a fact.
Okay. I mean, so why is understanding the infinite interesting or important?
I don't know. You're the one that's asking the question.
Okay.
To begin with,
I'm the one asking the question.
Understanding the infinite, from my perspective, is understanding the creation around me.
Understanding the creation around you. Okay, go ahead.
Right. And that creation has its order. And it has its mode. And it's where I live and abide in that particular understanding, or that particular mode of the creation. I'm not an angel, for instance. If we use the term angel,
yeah,
I don't live in that type of the universe. I live in the universe where there are plants and animals and birds and bees and
taxes,
friends like you and friends like me.
Yeah. Yep.
That's my world.
Yeah.
That's my complete understanding of the universe.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that I've been given access to.
Yeah.
I've been given access to anything else other than the universe of the human mind.
Human mind, yes.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. You're satisfied with that? What you said is complete and accurate? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. I say not everyone cares about the infinite.
Okay, right? That's fine.
Yeah. You care about
Yeah.
the infant. That's great.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah.
And for instance, my father was very concerned about working, working, and making money.
Yeah.
Providing for his family.
Yeah.
That's all he was concerned about.
Amazing.
My mother was concerned about taking care of her children.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
And preparing an environment for them.
Yeah.
I could not be a mother. I cannot be her. I cannot. My mind doesn't understand what it is to be a mother.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So there's no purpose in my trying to even understand it completely, because I could never be that.
Yeah. So I think we're getting somewhere here. You and I are on the same page in one way, at least. Neither of us really raised kids.
Okay.
Right? Meaning we both had this freedom to be able to consider religion, to contemplate religion and philosophy, the great void and all this stuff, the infinite, right?
Okay.
Where your dad was a busy husband and father, and your mom was a busy wife and mother, right? And they didn't have the opportunity to contemplate philosophy like we do.
Correct.
Or more specifically, they didn't break out of their shell and make the opportunity to consider philosophy.
Yes.
Isn't that fun? Congratulations to us, huh?
I mean, but you have been a father. You are a father. And to an extent, you understand what that means more than I do.
Yeah, I got to win Father of the Year award.
I don't know about that, if there's such an award.
Oh,
but
yes.
You've understood what it is to be a father to a certain extent.
Yeah, I win. Yeah.
I have never had that opportunity.
Yeah.
Neither has your brother.
That's right. That's right. Making me feel good. Thanks. Like I say, I fulfilled my requirement as a human being. I procreated.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one of your functions as a human being.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
From that perspective. Yes, you did.
I mean, to me, that's all I had to do. In the big scheme of things, that's literally all I had to do in my whole life was have sex and have a kid.
Yeah.
Have sex once and have a kid. That's
Okay.
to get to grow up and get old enough to do that, and I did it, and whatever, in the big scheme of things, that's all I had to do. And if you want to add in a sprinkle of sin and shame and guilt and religion, you can. Everything else is a story. Every religion, all of religion is a story. All of religion is trying to make people better people, and I say people don't have to be good. It's amazing to think, when you think about it on a certain level, right? People have been having sex since before COVID. People have been having sex since before the United States was invented, right? People have been having sex since before law was invented. People have been having sex before the concept of sin was invented. People have been having sex before the concept of guilt and shame was invented. People have been having sex before language was invented. And furthermore, people have been having sex before communication was invented. Okay? This is very profound. How do we know this to be true? How do we know this to be true, Arnold? Because here we are.
No question.
Isn't that amazing?
But is sex, are you equating sex with sin?
No. The quick answer is no, I'm not equating sex with sin. The further answer is, it's interesting that you came up with that sentence to even ask. Go ahead.
Okay. No, yeah, no, I mean, because you're putting a great deal of emphasis on the relationship between sin and sex, and so apparently in your mind they equate.
I see the level that you're at, and I think I'm at a deeper level.
Okay.
You're just scratching the surface. I'm
Okay.
saying everything that you know is based in language. You know, oh my God. Imagine if you didn't have language. Okay? I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm able to, you know, what you're talking about. Imagine the infinite. I'm able to imagine the infinite in the way that you say is impossible. Okay? Don't worry about it.
I'm
Right?
not worried about
Yeah.
it. I'm not worried about it because, first of all, I could never understand what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can't understand some of the things you're talking about too.
Correct.
But we're both American. We both speak English. Where's the disconnect? It's crazy.
Language doesn't help you to understand everything that is being thought in the mind, in other people's minds.
Okay.
Language is the way that we express what is in our individual mind.
In our what?
Our individual
Mind. Okay.
But if language were the way we all agree upon everything that everybody else is thinking, then we wouldn't have to have language.
Yeah.
We would be like a cricket,
Yeah.
an insect,
Yeah.
that is able to have sex
Mm-hmm.
whenever the season comes, and go and eat and everything else, and then die, and without having to communicate with anything else, or with any other cricket.
Yeah.
Language is the way of creating society, not in the way of creating anything else.
Yeah.
Crickets don't have societies,
Uh-huh.
do they?
Crickets don't have societies. I could argue that they do.
Okay.
Yes. A lot of people in the world would argue that animals have societies.
Okay. They do have ways of communicating with each other, and recognizing each other as crickets.
Yeah. Maybe what you want to ask is, are there any Jewish crickets?
That's funny.
Right?
That is very funny.
Or you want to assert that all crickets are Jewish,
Okay.
right? Or something else, you know, because I mean you're a staunch Jew, so everyone that is Jewish is good, and everyone that is not Jewish is so very bad. That's
false.
and
That's
you would say that I'm lying. You would say that I'm false, right?
No, I'm saying
Yes.
that your conclusion is false.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you're false.
Yeah.
I'm saying that your conclusion is false.
Okay.
At least the conclusion that you're expressing.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, Arnold,
Yeah.
what I just said is, you believe that everyone that is Jewish is so very good, and everyone that is not Jewish is so very bad. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
Okay? Imagine being able to understand that what I just said is what I actually believe in my heart.
Okay.
Okay, what did I just say?
Imagine that you believe exactly what you just said in your heart.
Yeah, it resonates with me. The fact that in my heart, you believe that everyone that is Jewish is good. Everything Jewish is good, and everything not Jewish is bad. It's not true, right? You would say it's not true. You don't believe everything Jewish is good and everything not Jewish is bad. Okay? What I'm saying is I believe you do.
Okay.
I believe you do think everything Jewish is good and everything not Jewish is bad. Okay? And you should say, "Oh, that's interesting, Brett. Let me think about that."
No, I wouldn't say it.
You wouldn't say what?
I would not say what you just said.
What I just say?
That is interesting, and that's what I would that would be the conclusion of what I would say, because I don't believe. I mean, I don't believe that everything that is Jewish is good, and that everything that is not Jewish is bad.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
I believe that what we think in our minds, individually and with others, as we try to communicate with each other, is a quest for clarity.
Quest for clarity, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Is a quest for clarity and for understanding each other, and that is good. That itself is very good.
That itself is very good. And what you just said is true for you.
Yeah.
Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. And I just have to say, we're having a bit of trouble with the phone here, meaning maybe 1 out of 10 instances of communication that comes across, 1 out of 10 words gets cut off. Okay, just to let you know. That's why I say, what did you say? Could you please repeat things like this? Because some of the words you're saying is getting cut off due to technical problems. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, okay. This is so great. I'm so glad this is being recorded. I'm just saying. Okay. Say what you just said one more time.
I don't recall what
great.
I said.
Okay, don't worry.
Word for word.
Okay, great. Okay. If I say, Arnold, I think that you think that everything that is Jewish is good and everything that is not Jewish is bad, right? There's two ways to respond to that. One, you could say, "Oh no, that's not right. This is what is right." Blah 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 blah. Or you could say, "That's interesting, Brett. That's interesting. That's interesting, Brett. I don't see what you're talking about. I don't see what you're talking about because I'm busy thinking everything that is Jewish is good and everything that is not Jewish is bad. So I'm not receiving your words properly. Let me see if I can get out of my shell and try coming at the perspective." The bottom line is what I'm saying is like I said, this is what you present to the world, Arnold, whether you like it or not. I think that's. I didn't know what the words were that I was trying to say, but I think that's what I'm trying to say. Is congratulations, right? At the end of your life.
Okay.
The message that you gave to the world of what you exude to the world, what you show the world in every breath that you take, in every word that you say, in every movement that you do, in every clothes that you put on and wear, in everything you do, Arnold.
Yes.
What you exude is everything Jewish is good and everything not Jewish is bad. Okay? This is what you look like. That's what you look like, Arnold. Are you happy?
I'm happy, but I don't believe in your conclusion.
This is what you look like. I'm showing you the mirror, and you're saying that's not what I look like.
Okay.
Great, awesome, thanks. I'm showing you the mirror. This is what you look like.
How may I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
How come you got on this topic? Have you been debating it or mauling it in your mind for any length of time? Because the last time I spoke to you, you weren't in this space. You weren't in this mental space. You are today. How is it that you got? Why are you in this this mental state?
Which mental state?
The state where you're trying to analyze what I am all about from my words, whatever, and what it is that about religion that you're working through. That is that seems to be a barrier in your thinking. Yeah.
Okay, the way I'm going to answer that is, one, I'm just lucky, I guess. Okay. Two, there's a movie called A Beautiful Mind, which you didn't see unless you watched it with me, right? You haven't seen the movie A Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe and Academy Award winner Jennifer Connelly and Ed O'Neill and all this stuff. Okay, Ed Harris. Yes, A Beautiful Mind. Russell Crowe plays this guy named John Nash, right?
Okay.
I don't know why I'm wasting my time explaining this to you, because you're not going to understand what I'm saying. But the bottom line is, John Nash is crazy. But what they show in the movie, how they show him to be crazy, is he's standing there looking down at all these papers, these disheveled papers on the floor, right?
Okay.
This is interesting, right? I wish you had actually seen the movie and actually seen the scene that I'm talking about, right? He's looking down at the papers on the floor and, trying to crack codes, trying to make sense of these things, to find routing orders and find, Department of Defense, military secrets that are being transmitted via magazine pages, right? The bottom, he's going into madness, whatever. But the bottom line is, my point is, in the movie, they show one page light up, starts to glow, and then the next page lights up and starts to glow, and then the next page lights up and starts to glow, right? Meaning, he's looking down at these papers, and they just something just makes sense, and then the next thing just makes sense, and the next thing just makes sense,
right?
And it wasn't glowing before, and then it just glows. It just, something makes sense. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
To say, hold on a sec.
Why don't you send me a link to the movie and I'll watch it tonight?
Yeah. We could actually do Amazon. We could watch it together on Amazon Watch Party, it's called.
Okay.
We'll do that, yeah. But the bottom line is I have this wonderful ability to have conversations. I have this wonderful ability to start conversations not knowing where it's going to go.
Right.
And then you get a few paragraphs into the conversation and it's like, oh my gosh, this is interesting. Oh my gosh, that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I didn't think of that before. You know, and it's just amazing.
That's very typical of all human conversation.
Not really. A lot of human conversations is talking about the weather and talking about kids and talking about their dogs and talking about flowers and botany and mundane stuff. We're talking about ultimate reality.
Only philosophical.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm talking about most conversations, I think, are small talk, because most
That's
people are too busy to have interesting conversations.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
There it is.
Absolutely right in that regard.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that small talk is not interesting, because even small talk has a purpose, and it has a revelation within it.
Revelation. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if that weren't the case, then children would not learn how to speak a language.
Yeah.
With children, we speak small talk,
Mm-hmm.
because they're not capable of philosophical talk.
Yeah.
They're capable of small talk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at the doll.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the little doggy.
I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So even small talk has encompasses great ideas.
Yeah, revelations, yes.
Yeah.
And shows people's true colors and what they're actually interested in.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, there's a saying that says, let people do what they want, and then you'll see what they would rather do.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's I've got to get on. It's past 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I feel good about this being the ending of the conversation too. So we're on the same page there too. That's great.
Yeah. So whenever you want, if you're wanting to share that movie with me tonight, then that'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Rabbi.
Okay.
All
See
right.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.